No! Hazel! Why did you do this to yourself? This is my fault. I drove her to this. I'm sorry. You did all you could, stranger. Leave this old woman to her tears.
Morgaine went to great lengths to protect her solitude. Those anchors were farther than expected, but this barrier must come down. Though I goaded her into some dialogue, she's now back to ignoring me. Yes, and though she was not very forthcoming, her account of what happened during the Wars of Crimson Madness does make some sense. I still have no answers to the fate of Artorias, but I've learned to live with that for now. Though she speaks coldly of Mirrodin's fall, I detect some trace of sadness for the loss of her brother. But Morgaine is not blameless in what occurred then, nor the dark acts she committed as the corpse crone. I would hardly call it a confession. She has an explanation for everything, of course, as she always did. Moreover, I question the veracity of some of her claims. You must interrogate her as well. With the anchors destroyed, the barrier should be weakened. Your staff can likely dispel it. Go on, and hear Morgaine's explanations for yourself. I'll await you in Twillin. I've heard enough for today.
I'm impressed. I felt quite assured no one had both the perception and the prowess to bring down my barrier. But where is the most holy knight? Perhaps after cooling down, he remembered his steel is no match for my sorcery. That's for the best. We can have a more reasonable discussion. Galahad cannot accept that some questions have no answers. I watched Mirrodin's fall to corruption firsthand. I know the Crimson Menace does not play by the rules. I'm afraid that would take several lifetimes, and I'm quite busy at the present moment. If you wish to hear my account of the wars and the events that led to my unfortunate reputation, I've written it down just there. Go on. Aeternum secrets called to us in dreams, promising vast, ancient knowledge. What we discovered was an entity longing for release. Mirrodin believed his spellcraft would ensure protection, but this fell power claimed him for its own. As the Crimson Sorcerer, he became the herald of madness. When all else failed, I confronted my brother. Our magics clashed, and then... silence. I was forever changed. I knew the corruption would return. But the power I needed came at a terrible cost. The secrets I sought continued to elude me. But I refused to relent. I became the corpse crone, the curse of Weaver's Fen, the target of foolish shadow hunters. I have spent the century since alone, preparing. When the Crimson Madness returns, I shall be ready. So, you see now that I have neither insight nor responsibility in whatever fate befell the High King. As to my part in my brother's fall, I have spent every moment making amends. Preparing for corruption's eventual return. No! That cannot be! I would know! I have been holed up in this cave for a long time. I will need to verify this for myself, of course. But if you speak the truth, then I have gravely miscalculated. Some people believe corruption is mankind's inherent evil in its purest form, and others that it's some kind of demonic possession. It's far more complex, however. I should know. I've spent centuries studying it. Ha! Well, of course they do. It would be a shame if I spent all this time and could offer no value to them. Wait. You're a soul warden? I thought the order perished. Never mind. We'll need all the help we can get. Yes, well, I'll leave that to you. I must visit the ruins to the northeast and verify the sources of power there have not fallen to corruption. Go after Galahad if you must, but then meet me in the ruins of Canopus. I'll need your help.
Well met, traveler. People call me Torchy on account of my interests. You have my word, however. Despite what they say, I swear I am not a threat to society, eh? Ah, well, if you have not heard anything, then perhaps it is best that we keep it that way, huh? Suffice to say that I am no longer welcome in the Restless Shore settlement. It's really because of my research.
I do! I am on a quest to discover a way to create an eternal flame. Perhaps you would help me? Scattered around Richmire, there are strange, long-burning torches. Get some of these for me, and I will reward you. yes. Don't you see? The light, the color? It is truly beautiful. I will study these and see if I might discover how they burn so long and so bright.
I'm still digesting the fact of Britmar's fall, and the claims of Morgaine, which have some merit, in truth. She vexes me to no end, but I cannot dispute the insight she can lend to the cause of battling corruption. Very well. Learn what you can from Morgaine, and perhaps convince her to join us at Caer Dun. I shall return to the fortress now to consult with Jonas on military strategy. That's where I belong. Light be with you, Warden.
Ah! You have returned! I was beginning to wonder. Now, let me see your trophies. Yes, thick, unblemished, and as hard as anything. These are certifiably the remains of several fine beasts. Well done. You see, I was waylaid almost the moment you departed. A lone damsel walked the roads alone, and I simply had to escort her to the hamlet. You would understand. All the same, I am terribly impressed. It would be so terribly unfair of me to deprive you of another contest, since I so rudely abandoned my own attempt. Shall we have another? Boars! No ordinary boars, but boars the size of 3 men. We shall not waste our skill on mere pigs. Bring me the largest tusks you can find, and we shall compare trophies. They're a plague to this region.